Guys, Nicole here with Mommy Tips by Cole. I am so behind on Colby's update. She is now 5 months old, a little over 5 months old. I did not do a 4-month update. The last update I did was when she was 3 months old, which feels forever ago. She is growing so fast. She's actually napping right now, and I haven't filmed like videos like this since her 3-month update, where I filmed multiple videos in a row and I was able to space it out to upload. So now I'm trying to take advantage of her nap, which is rare and hard sometimes during the day. It's like once they get used to a certain schedule, you think it's gonna stay like that, but no, it doesn't. It switches up all over again on you, and you gotta get used to a new schedule for yourself and for the baby. So she is a big one. You guys already know, she was born at 9 pounds, and right now, well, when she was at her 5-month checkup 2 weeks ago, she was 20.32 pounds. 20 pounds and 32 ounces. So she is a big baby. And she is now wearing 12 to 18 month clothing. It depends on the brand. Sometimes she can fit in 6 to 9 onesies. It can get stretched out. She can wear the 6-month onesie still, but it's like cutting it kind of tight, or exact, I should say. But she's got a ton of hair, and now I'm able to tie it up. I use these Goody Ouchless hair ties for her hair in black. If I want to do little pigtails or little ponytails, she doesn't really like it tied, but we went to a water park the other day and it was so hot, and I had to tie her hair in a little ponytail. I'm still exclusively breastfeeding her, and I think that's why she's so big. But I did that with all of my kids, but they were not this big. They were not this big. I just can't believe she's wearing like 1-year-old clothing. It's just, this boggles my mind how big she is. So I'm exclusively nursing. I was thinking to do a breastfeeding update. I might do that in a separate video and talk more about that and why I stopped pumping and what I plan to do. She is so much more active now. She's babbling. She says mom more so when she's crying for me. She's like mom, mom. Sometimes I make her cry because I want to hear her say, no, I don't make her cry, but sometimes I want her to cry a little longer because I want to hear her say mom or mama. But that's really her main syllable right now as far as her babbling goes. But she's like babbles a lot. She loves to be talked to. She loves when other people talk to her. She smiles when other people talk to her. She's always laughing. She's so playful. She tries to grab everything. If I have my phone on me, she'll try to grab my phone. If I have a drink on me, she'll try to grab my drink. She loves the kids. She rolls over. She rolls all over the place. I get scared if I put her in the bed, because if she's lying down straight, all of a sudden she'll be like lying down the opposite way or whatever. She lies if we do put her down, we have this gym mat that I use, that the kids use for themselves, but I double it as a mat for her, so she can lie down and play on that, and I put her little like toys and stuff on there, so she'll play there. But I feel like pretty soon she's gonna be active, because she will really hold herself up on all fours and kind of motion like she wants to crawl, but it's not ready yet, and she'll kind of like try to pull herself. But I think because she's big too, she kind of has a hard time. She just started using a jumperoo bouncer, exercise, or whatever you want to call it. I have it in my blog if you guys want to see it. But she's using that and jumps around in that and plays. She can actually turn around 300, like in a full circle in that, but hasn't learned to yet. But she's using that, and we just bought a high chair as well and just started introducing foods to her. She tried watermelon on the 4th of July. If you guys didn't see that video, it's hilarious. She tried watermelon. She tried bananas, which I spoon fed her. Not a lot, but just a little. The doctor actually said she doesn't really need to eat foods right now, but I could introduce it to her if I want her to get used to the textures and the actual motions of eating with a spoon. So while I'm not consistently feeding her baby food, I want to get into making my own baby food. So if you guys have tips on that, or ideas or websites that I can look into, I would really appreciate it, because With the other kids, I tried, you know, the jarred baby food, and it's been so long. Those things are gross. So like, I don't even, I wouldn't even, I did the baby food challenge with Betsy, that's Betsy B, when we were pregnant, and a lot of that baby food was so gross. I'm like, ugh, I'd rather just feed her like pureed food of what we eat. So I want to get into pureeing fruits and vegetables and different blends. My cousin has been really helpful with that because she did that for her daughters. She's given me some of her tips. So I would appreciate any tips that you guys have if you make your own baby food. Like, how do you store it? What do you do? What do you decide on what to give and at when, at what point, and how much of it, etc., etc. And then maybe once I get into that, I'll do some videos on that. Perhaps we'll see. But yeah, she's just slowly starting that. She does sit in the high chair and, you know, attempt to eat her little food. I just started giving her water from a sippy cup. Not a lot of water, just like sips of it while I'm feeding her. So she's getting used to that as well. She stopped using the bottle already since she was 3 months, because that kind of ties into why I stopped pumping and storing my milk, because for a while she was refusing it. She did take it and then she started refusing it, and she hasn't had it in so long. I don't find it necessary to reintroduce it to her, especially if I'm going to be transitioning her into the sippy cup alongside breastfeeding still. So and then eating the baby food. So I'm just gonna go right into using sippy cups as opposed to going backwards and using the bottle again. It's kind of served its purpose and time. I'm not pumping anymore. I'm just feeding on demand. And yeah, so that's the gist of it as far as like the new things that she's doing, what's kind of changed with me as far as with the nursing. Yeah, so it's just crazy that she's just growing so fast, and I'm just excited to share her updates with you guys. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I'm missing as far as, you know, her update. Oh, lengthwise, she's 28 inches already at her last doctor's visit, and she had some shots, and she's going back for a couple more in August, but won't be due for another checkup till she's 6 months, well, which is in August too. So yeah, I can't believe she's gonna be 6 months, and I can't wait to share her 6-month update with you guys. I hope I'll be on time. If not, then it'll be a 7-month update, but hopefully I can be on time with it next. And I think that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I was hoping she would wake up by the time I could film this, but I might insert a clip when she's awake so that you guys can see her in this video if you guys don't already watch our other videos. So I'll see you next time. A 20-pounder over here. Colby.